Hey yo, what's up everyone? Maeglin here, and I'm finally out for a few days after almost 1 month in the army. And yeah, things are going nice and easy so far, nothing serious. Of course, the first month in the army is always the easiest one, the one with the less responsibilities, and I expect things to get a bit harder over the next 2 or 3 months, where most of the training will take place. But yeah, everything is nice so far, and nothing serious has happened. So I'm out for a few days, and I thought this would be a nice chance for me to upload another video to show to you guys. Of course, I don't have many replays left. As you can see here, most of my replays are 3 versus 3 matches in Iran, of course. So let's watch this one. It's me, Iluvatar and Sago versus Grozni, Lazar and Serbo. Of course, this was played nearly 10 months ago, 9 or 10 months ago, so Grozni wasn't a part of the Balkan team at that time. He was playing with his friends Lazar and Serbo. But let's watch this replay anyways. I should tell you I'm running very low on hard space, on free space on my hard drive, and I'm not sure if I will manage to record the entire match in the first time. So perhaps we might need to stop the recording for a while, and after that I can continue with the recording of the rest of the match. Let's watch what armies we have here. I am dwarves, as you can see, and Sago here is dwarves as well. He's starting very aggressively as usual with 2 forge works in order to produce some battle wagons. And Iluvatar in the bottom left corner, he is Isengard. He's starting with 1 barrack and 1 work pit. Let's see what we've got on our opponent's side. We've got Transistor here. I think this is Serbo. He is goblins, and he's starting pretty odd with 2 fissures to produce some half trolls. Of course, he's making a tunnel, and I think he will send his builder somewhere near my base or maybe Sago's base to upload his half trolls and attack. We've got Grozni here. Yeah, he's Michael Jordan in this game. This is Grozni. He is dwarves, and as you can see, he has made a forge work himself. And he is making a barrack as well to produce some infantry units. And let's see, we've got King Razel. This is Lazar, and his goblins as well. He has started with 1 spider pit and 1 goblin cave, and of course he's making another goblin cave to spam some goblins. So we've got 2 goblins and 1 dwarf as our opponents, so this will be a tough game for us. As you can see, I'm playing safe with with a barrack and an archery range. Of course, I wasn't aware if we would be up against Mordor, so I thought maybe an archery range would be needed. But you can see, since Iluvatar saw what our opponents are, I thought that there is no need for archers, so I didn't make any, and I am producing some spearmen to help my Maeglin attack. And in the meantime, who is this? This is Lazar with his spiderlings attacking Sago's base. Sago is sending his battle wagons far away in order to protect them from those spiderlings. And in the meantime, Grozni is joining Lazar's attack with his battle wagon, and of course Sago is in some trouble right here. You can see Iluvatar has sent his spearmen, and of course they are very helpful to defend Sago's base. But in the meantime, Grozny's Gloin is here as well, and he will attack Sago's fortress. And here comes Serbo's half trolls, which of course are very powerful against structures. you can see here I'm making a farm and I'm trying to help Sago's fortress, but Sago is in a lot of trouble here. I don't think he will save his fortress. This is a very strong attack, and there you go, he loses his fortress so early in the game, but in the meantime he is attacking Lazar's base with 4 battle wagons. This is a strong attack as well. So look at this, how fast Lazar fortress is going down. So yeah, Sago has managed to take down Lazar's fortress in the meanwhile, and we are trying to hold back this attack by Serbo and Grozni. And in the meantime, Iluvatar is attacking with his Lerch. He's attacking Serbo's fortress. Of course, I don't think he will be able to take it down, but look at how much damage he has caused with his Lerch alone. You can see Grozni has made a forward mine near the middle of the map, the top middle of the map, and Serbo has made a forward mine himself during the bottom mid of the map. This is my farm right here, so I'm planning to attack as well after I have successfully defended against those guys' forces. Serbo is playing very aggressively. He's trying to attack Iluvatar's base right now with his half-trolls, and he's taking a good position on Iluvatar's fortress. Let's see if Iluvatar will manage to save his fortress. I'm not quite sure. This is a very strong, and here comes a tainted land to help Serbo's half-trolls. Here comes my hill structure to save Iluvatar's fortress, and of course those archers by Iluvatar will save the day and of course help him defend his fortress. A very strong, a very nice play by Serbo with his units. And in the meanwhile, Serbo is switching from, Lazar is switching from defense to offense. I think Sago has lost all his battle wagons, so he is in no position to attack right now. He will just have to stay alive during the rest of the match. You can see he still has 2 builders left, and Sago here is signaling to me, who is attacking right now with 2 units of spearmen and Maeglin, of course, that this is probably Lazar's last building. Of course, we are not sure, we are not quite sure. And yeah, as you can see, this is not Lazar's last building. He has another barrack and of course a builder himself. Serbo is continuing to attack with his half-trolls. Remember, he had 2 fissures, he has 1 right now, but he still is producing some half-trolls who are very strong. And I suspect that this time Iluvatar's fortress will go down. Look at that, so many half-trolls, and here is war chant on them. Of course, Iluvatar has used his badge to lower their leadership, but I don't think his fortress will make it. Look at how strong half-trolls are against structures. I think definitely it is very close, but I think Iluvatar will lose his fortress eventually. And no, he manages to save his fortress over the last minute. Look at that, half an inch left on his fortress. And here comes Grozni attacking my base with his Gloin and his 2 units of spearmen. Of course, I'm targeting his Gloin in order to make sure that I will kill him as fast as I can. But here his Gloin reaches at level 4, and of course he has his Sake Foundation right now, so he will definitely take down my fortress. Remember, I have used my hill structure on Iluvatar's fortress. So yeah, here goes my fortress as well. And in the meantime, I am attacking with my Gloin and my 3 units of spearmen. My Gloin is level 6, so I have the Sake Foundations as well. Iluvatar's fortress still has half an inch left, and wow, Grozni managed to save his fortress eventually. Maeglin is in a lot of trouble here. Look at all those units. Serbo came to help Grozni. Lazar was helping him with his goblins. And of course Grozni has his glowing as well, along with 2 units of guardians. So Grozny's fortress is safe, and I suspect that he will have rebuilt as well. In the meantime, Lazar is searching the entire map for Sago's builders and of course my builders right now. And Sago, look at that, is making a forge works in order to be able to attack his opponents. He's not playing defensively. A defensive play would be here to spam some barracks across the map to make sure that he will not lose the game. But no, he is tired of hiding around. He wants to make a forge work and of course produce some battle wagons in order to be able to put some pressure to his opponents. And excuse me, I missed that. I think Iluvatar with his legs and of course some forces, perhaps some war riders, he managed to take down, wow, he managed to take down Serbo's fortress. And I also think that Lazar has no builders left right now. You can see he doesn't have any inside the farm, and I cannot see anyone around the map. So perhaps this one right here, this spider pit right here, and this goblin cave are Lazar's last structures. And let's see, I think this time Iluvatar's fortress will definitely go down. I mean, excuse me, it still has half an inch left. Of course it is rebuilding, as you can see right here. So perhaps Iluvatar will manage to save his fortress. This will be a great save. And I am surprised that those guys, our opponents, haven't put any pressure to Iluvatar, since his fortress had half an inch left to go down. I mean, some spiderlings would be enough to take down Iluvatar's fortress. But yeah, this is what I was talking about. Grozni now comes for Iluvatar's fortress along with his glowing. Of course, he has his King Dane along with glowing right now, but glowing is level 9.5, so along with his Sake Foundation he will take down Iluvatar's fortress in no time. And Grozni here is playing very smart. He isn't attacking Iluvatar's fortress with his glowing, but he is attacking it with his King Dane in order to grab the extra experience. Look at that, level 5 from the start, and he now has the Mighty Rage, of course, another heal along with the one from his PowerPoint. A very smart play, and his glowing is already level 10 from all those troops that he is killing. Of course Iluvatar has his leads along, but I'm not quite sure if he will manage to kill either Dane or glowing. Remember, Grozni still has 2 heals left. Here comes one of his heals. Of course, this was from his PowerPoints and not King Dane's. Oh, and excuse me, Lazar still has a builder left, and look at that, he has made a fissure. His Goblin Cave and his Spider Pit were destroyed, perhaps by Sago's Battle Wagon, but Lazar still has a builder alive, so he's still in the game. Of course, me and Sago, with no fortress left, we are spamming farms around the map in order to get some extra resources and help us make a new fortress. That wagon from Sago is healing itself, and look at that, it's level 5. And in the meantime, Sago is attacking Grozny's base with his other battle wagon. So a very nice play indeed by Sago. With 2 battle wagons he has caused major damage to his opponents. And look at that, Lazar is making a new fortress. I'm not sure where Serbo's troops are. I don't see any structure from Serbo. So perhaps this is the last building by Serbo. Look at that, it was Lazar, the one I thought that would be destroyed first, but it turns out that perhaps Serbo will go out of the game. Look at how good Sago is handling his battle wagon. He's not letting it die, and yeah, Serbo is out of the game. Wow, amazing play by Sago. And remember, Serbo did have some builders left from when he lost his fortress, but I think it was Sago's job killing those builders and of course taking him out of the game. In the meantime, Grozni is continuing to destroy buildings with his Gloin and Dane. Look at that, Dane is already level 7. And yeah, of course, it's 3 versus 2 now that Serbo has been defeated. But remember, those 2 guys, Grozni and Lazar, both have their fortresses, where me, Sago and Iluvatar have no fortress yet. So the match is still on the edge of a razor. Remember, Grozni still has his 2 heroes, King Dane and his Gloin. They are both leveled up and they are continuing their march, destroying our buildings. And now Iluvatar is making a move with his Lerch, and he did have some Berserkers. He is producing still some Berserkers, and here comes, what is that? That is Lazar's Wildmen of Dunland, of course, to help Grozni protect his base. Look at that, Grozni has already upgraded his fortress, and it now has a much better health, and of course I think that I think that Grozni will definitely have the rebuild. Yes, it is recharged. And while Iluvatar was harassing Grozny's fortress, Sago found a nice chance to attack Lazar's fortress, but here comes Grozny's rebuild, and of course both their fortresses are safe for the meantime. Let's see how me and my teammates are doing considering money. You can see Sago has 1500, Iluvatar doesn't have much, and of course I have 5000, which I think I will use very soon to make a new fortress. And I'm surprised that Iluvatar has so little resources. He does have this outpost under his possession, so he is gathering some nice resources, but I think he is spending them all to make some barracks around the map, and of course he has one of those barracks upgraded in order to produce some berserkers that we saw earlier. And right now I don't think I have many structures left. As you can see, this I think this is my last barrack, and I'm not quite sure where my other builder is. Here comes Grozny's meteors, of course, to help his King Dane kill all those troops. I'm not sure where his glowing is yet, but yeah, this was definitely not my last structure, since I'm still in the game, but yeah, I still has this one, this barrack right here, and I think I have another builder. Yes, here he is, my builder is making a new fortress. Like I told you, I did have 5000, so this was about time for me to make a new fortress, and of course produce my heroes, and of course have the ability to use my power points as well. And of course Grozni here is losing his King Dane, but it doesn't matter much because he still has his fortress, so he will be able to remake his hero. Problem with those guys is that they are a bit cornered in their spots. They don't have many structures outside their base, where me, Sago and Iluvatar are still in possession of the map. You can see we have some farms spread around, and of course those farms are giving us more resources to continue producing troops and heroes, of course, once we will have our fortresses back. Another important fact is that both those outposts that generate extra resources are on our side. I mean, Iluvatar has one under his possession and the other one is mine, so we are getting more resources than those guys, those two guys. And while they still have their fortresses left, I think this game looks better for me and my teammates, simply because we have the map possession, we have them outnumbered. We are 3, they are 2. And of course when you do have the map possession, you have the ability to spend more resources on troops. And look at that, we are making a move. Here are my troops, here are some of Sago's troops, and of course Iluvatar's berserkers. We are getting ready for a move, and I think yes, now that I do have my fortress, I think I will have chosen some power points as well. You can see I have 16 power points. Of course, I don't have 10 power point yet, so I'm not able to use my meteors as well for this attack. But anyway, let's see how this will go. Look at that, all of Iluvatar's berserkers are marching in, and of course they will target Grozny's fortress. Remember, Grozni doesn't have the rebuild yet. He will have it very soon, but I don't think he will have the time. Look at how fast his fortress is going down with, of course, all of those Iluvatar's berserkers. And yeah, Grozny's fortress is down, and of course, now they will target King Rezel's, of course. Grozny has his glowing back and he is level 10, so he used his Shatter Hammer and killed most of our troops. The bad thing was that Grozni was like 5 seconds late on getting his glowing, because if he would have got him like 5 seconds earlier, he would have used his Shatter Hammer and of course protected his fortress and maybe had the chance to use his rebuild again and of course not lose his fortress at all. And right now Grozni only has this barrack right here. Of course he has another builder and he's sending him far away from his base. A very risky move. If this is Grozny's last builder, then he's definitely taking a big risk there, sending him there. Of course, like I told you, right now this game looks a lot better for me and my teammates. And look at that, a glowing versus glowing fight. Of course I have a heal to use where Grozni doesn't have one, since he doesn't have a fortress. Look at that, Grozny's builder is still here, he hasn't drawn him back. And this is very interesting. Grozni is still targeting Maeglin, and here he manages to kill him. Very nice play by Grozni, and of course Lazar, who helped him with his spiderlings and now his goblins to give a protection for glowing. A very nice cooperation by those two guys, and they did manage to take down Maeglin, and of course now they have slowed me down, since I have to wait another minute or two to get back my hero, and of course spend some more resources. But right now Grozny's last building, I think, is going down. No, he has another one. Yeah, with that builder we showed earlier, he has made a new barrack near the bottom of the map. But this match is definitely looking good for us. I think there is no chance for those guys to win this game right now, and probably the biggest part was how Serbo lost his fortress, and of course he didn't have any builders left to help him stay in the game. And like I told you, I have split this video, so I had a chance to see again how did Serbo lose his fortress. And of course I'm going to tell you in a bit, because Grozni is playing very aggressively. He's coming with his glowing to attack my fortress, and he still has his glowing shake foundation, but he wants to use it on my fortress, but I have my glowing back again, so he knows that if he will attack my fortress, he will lose his gloin, and he's going for Sago's fortress right now, and of course he's using his Shatter Hammer, but now he loses his gloin, and I think Sago did cancel his fortress. Yes, as you can see right here, he did cancel his fortress, got his 5,000 back, and now he's making a new fortress again, and of course we did manage to kill Grozny's gloin once and for all, since he doesn't have a new fortress. What I was saying is that I saw how Serbo lost his fort eventually. Iluvatar played very nice. As we did see in this video, he did attack with Iluvatar attacked with his Lerch and took down around 1/3 of Serbo's fortress health. And after that he attacked with 3 units of War Grinders, took down another third of Serbo's fortress, and of course after that he got his Lerch back and attacked again, once again, just with his Lerch, using Carnage of course, and managed to take down Serbo's fort. This is how Serbo's fort went down. But my point is that Serbo did have some time around between those attacks, so perhaps he could have been more careful with his builders, and of course stay in the game, where after a bit he could have helped his teammates more, and of course change the direction of this game. I think Grozni has been defeated as we were speaking. I don't see his barracks anywhere, and I don't see his color on the map, so it's just Lazar now. As you must have known, no chance for Lazar to come back right now. Here comes my meteors, or perhaps Sago's meteors, I'm not sure, since he must have a fortress. No, it's my meteors taking down the fortifications of Lazar, and of course here comes Maeglin, who will definitely take down Lazar's fortress. And yeah, this game is pretty much it. I don't think there is anything else to do. Oh, and yeah, I think I remember this part. I think this is Iluvatar's last barrack. I now remember it, now that I see that Sago has made, oh no, this is me, I have made the battle tower to protect Iluvatar's last barrack. Yeah, I don't see any barracks or builders or buildings, as a matter of fact, of Iluvatar on the map. So yeah, this is definitely Iluvatar's last barrack. So as I told you, this game was very close on who was going to win. I mean, if Serbo had sustained one of his builders and was still in the game, perhaps then they could have found Iluvatar's last barrack, and of course then be 2 versus 3, of course, 2 players on our side, me and Sago, versus Grozni, Lazar and Serbo. The game would have definitely be on their favor, since Grozni and Lazar had 2 fortresses where we had none. So yeah, this was very close, of course. Who was going to win was very close. And yeah, Lazar's fortress is down right now, and of course this is his last building, or perhaps, yeah, he has some barracks on the bottom of the map. It doesn't matter, the game will end soon. That's about it. I think this was a game worth seeing, and yeah, unfortunately I will not have more time to upload any other video during those days that I will be here. So this is pretty much it, but I think I will be out again from the army in around 10, maybe 12 days. So a new video will come in 10 or 12 days. Just be patient, guys, and I will try to upload as many videos as I can. As you did see, I didn't have many videos on, I didn't have many replays to show you guys, but I think I will play a couple of matches, and I will try to record them live as I am playing. So yeah, perhaps my next upload will be from some live matches. I'm not quite sure because I'm not sure if we will play any interesting game. But yeah, that's about it, guys. A nice 3 versus 3 in my opinion. Remember, Grozni, Serbo and Lazar are a very powerful team. They are working very well together. And yeah, we did see some excellent play by Sago. He is playing very aggressively as usual, and of course he didn't give his opponents any break at all. He continued to harass them with his battle wagons, taking down their fortresses, hunting down their builders. I think Sago was one of the best players of this game. And yeah, that's about it, guys. Like I told you, I will not be able to upload any more videos for the time being, but perhaps in a week or two I will have a new game to show you to you guys, and perhaps the next game will be a live one, watching me playing. Of course, if the game is interesting. If not, I will show you guys one of my other replays I have left. And yeah, that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching, and see you around soon enough, I think.